If you saw them, you would be like, wow, these people are really, really upset. And for us, it's kind of like it weighs on us because we're not there. All we could do is just provide you an opportunity, and then if you come like you did, and then hey, like for example, the real estate tour in Durban, people are going to come, and they got their mind about what they want to get until they get there and see all the plethora of stuff they're going to see, but they're going to have that option, and some people are going to want to make moves, and now you got the insurance guy there, you got everybody there that they need to know,
Mhm.
to answer all their questions, and there's going to be people from that tour we already know that are going to be like, okay, I need to go back home and get myself in order and get back over here because of how they're feeling today.
Mhm. Mhm.
And that
Mm-hmm.
that feeling ain't going nowhere. At least I don't think so.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Right. It's going to get much worse before it gets better. And I would like to be able to know that my family is safe. And I mean, I guess you could go a lot of places and be safer,
Yeah,
right? But to know that my family is safe and in community with people that look like me, in community with people that want me, in community with people that will welcome me and my family, right? So yeah, that's very important. It's
yeah,
extremely important to me right now.
yeah. Because I think what happens
Hey,
is, yes, babe.
I
Top.
was just going to say that Robert Vile, one of our friends and subscribers and viewers, gave LaDon a name. Her name is Nomvulo. Nomvula. Nomvula. So
Okay,
he said that if you didn't have a name, he needed to give you one. So because it's raining, he named you Nomvula.
thank you. That is see what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Yes. Could we type that somewhere so I can?
Yeah, that's on the screen.
No, okay. Okay.
So
Good
might
deal.
as well,
Thank
yep,
you.
Nomvula.
Much
Yeah,
appreciated. Thank you. The love.
yeah,
The love. Got to get back. Yeah. Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm.
So, but at the end of the day, it comes down to the short version of this because this video go 10 hours. But the short version, no, the short version of this is that coming here is different than living in the United States. So you need to understand. I'm going to use a proper American term, the customs and courtesies about how things work. How do the people work? Because those are who you're going to. That's who you're going to interact with. If you interact properly, then things go your way. For example, you said, "Hey, every driver, every person that you ran across treated you very, very well." I mean, it's in them anyway. But again, we've been here a long time, so we kind of have to say, "Hey, this is what it is," and they say, "Oh, okay, no problem," and you have a good and you have an amazing experience, but you get some people because your how can I say it? Your spirit is nice. It's very easy to work with.
Thank you.
Some people are coming here and they're stressing, and that
Mhm.
stress is like an odor, and you can just feel it. And nobody here in South Africa wants to deal with stress. I know I don't. You coming to me stressing, I'll be like, okay, you can go over there, because nobody wants to deal. Because nobody here. If you notice, people are stressing, and they
That's right.
got problems, but they ain't stressing. So
Right.
when you come
Right.
as a black person from the United States, and you're trying to do all this because you don't know anything, that's when you start having problems,
Yeah.
because people are not going to engage you because you're bringing them
Doing too much.
stress.
Yeah.
As
Doing
I
too
should say,
much.
doing too much, and that's where people end up falling short. But once they've been here a few times, they realize that they don't need to be stressing people out. They need to drop the stress, and people will help you, as
Yep.
you said, they will help you all the
Yeah.
way through the process. They will just help you,
Yeah.
just simply because.
I was just amazed. I was so amazed at how willing people were to, and that is crazy that we can say that out loud. That you are like when you go somewhere and you're amazed that's good customer service. It should be a standard, right? I was just
Hmm.
amazed at how willing people were to help. That should be a standard. I had an experience going up to St. Lucia. I saw people walking along the highway, just walking on
Hmm.
the highway, and I said, what is happening here?" And he said, yeah, people come out, they have to go somewhere, they just walk along the highway and people will pick them up. I said, what? He said, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He said, people will pick them up. I said, buses don't come out here? He said, yeah. But by the time the bus gets out there and it makes all the stops, you just could have gotten in the car
They
with somebody.
late. Exactly.
Yeah.
One, just one. We look out for each other. It does not matter. Like it was
That's a
just
good observation. I'm
yeah,
glad you noticed.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was so many instances like that. And it wasn't again, you seeing somebody doing a documentary and they do like 5 minutes on that and you think, no, the whole time I was there, that was the experience. So that let me know that that's way of life there. That's way
Yeah.
of life. You are your brother's keeper. They are looking out for their neighbor. They do care about you, like for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
You guys, I'm telling you, you guys have lit the path, and I think you're lighting the fire for a lot of people. And again, the way that you're doing it, it's not hodgepodge. It's not piecemeal. It's not like y'all be in
Mm-mm.
bed again tomorrow and then we're gonna try to get you over here for a couple. No, the whole
Mm-mm.
experience was absolutely amazing. Like literally from the first conversation before I even went there, just the ease of having the conversation with Latasha and her asking me really what it is I wanted. And then say, give me a couple of days and came back with this amazing itinerary, right? Just everything from that first conversation to my unfortunate last text from Savannah saying, you got to go to the airport. You got to go. Like, even my,
Savannah's so mean.
she
I
is.
know her. She be
The young
she
lady
be
that,
she be kicking people out the country.
yeah, she got that
Okay.
part together, right? But even the young lady that I worked with during the property tour, she
Uh-huh.
on her own, because we spent literally the whole day together. And I say the first 20 seconds of our interaction, she had me crying because she was so warm, right? She came on her own to the airport to see me off. She sat there with me for 2 hours until my flight took off.
Welcome to South Africa. That's all I can tell you.
Welcome to
Yeah.
sunny South Africa, as they say.
All right now.
Hey, I ain't going
Thank you,
nowhere.
guys. Thank you. Just thank you. Just thank you. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. We like I say, we really appreciate you trusting what we do. We do put in a lot of work, not hitting ourselves on the back, but we really appreciate those because I mean, think about it. I mean, people put their money on the line, their time, and their effort, and then there's somebody at home telling them, "Don't go." I
Yes.
wouldn't go. I wouldn't go to Africa. Like I trust me. I've been there. We know this, and so we want to make sure when you land here in South Africa, there's somebody there at the airport to pick you up with
With the
little name,
sign. With the
with a sign.
sign.
It's important. Yep, I need that sign. So I tell my guys, make sure the sign is ready to go because it's important. It really is. And then you feel welcome and all of that. So, like I said, we really appreciate you doing this testimony or impression of South Africa. I'm sure the South Africans are hearing this and they really appreciate a lot of the things that you say because you think it don't mean nothing, but I can tell you this: people stop us all the time. Me and Tasha could be walking somewhere and there's people looking at us, and so I know they know who we are. But then they're kind enough to come up and say thank you for what you're doing, for our country. Yeah, no, thank you, and all of that. And in my heart, I feel like that if somehow we can somehow get a proper connection between these African Americans and these South Africans, it's a wrap.
It's a rap. Rapo dapo. You hear me? Rap.
Yeah,
Rap. Yes.
yeah. You know what I'm talking about because you've been
Yes.
here.
Yes, it is. And I understand why they make it so that we don't. I understand the propaganda. I understand why we're taught
Yeah,
what we're taught because they know it would be over
yeah.
100%.
You don't want these.
What?
Go ahead. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's what I know. And believe it or not, there are things in the background that's happening that most people that have no clue of what's happening through the AU and through their State Department, which we deal with on a regular basis to try to put things together properly. So there is a conduit that we can actually go through, so we can actually work closer together. Truth be told, the Immigration Act of 2002 lays it out pretty easily, but most people don't want to read that. I've read it enough times. So those who don't know, it's called the Immigration Act of 2002 here in South Africa.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on all things The Real South Africa. Thanks again.